again, roundtable, whoever wants to answer, go ahead. For each of you, I'm going to start with Marky. Storied history in the game, obviously. You've kind of been there and done that. You world champ, you did a little bit of analyst stuff, and now you're coaching. How?
Yeah, so I was coaching Guild, and then they dropped me after we made a LAN final. Interesting decision, in my opinion. But anyway, then I was just playing like ranked 2s with OSM. He needed some help ranking up, so I decided to help him out and carry him a wee bit. And then I was like, do you guys need a coach? Like I'm unemployed right now, I just got dropped after making a LAN final, so I need a job right now. And he was like, yeah, sure, we'll give you a go. We'll see what happens. And then we smashed Elevate and we're here, so now I'm permanent. That's basically how it happened.
Way to secure your spot by letting them carry you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
For you, I mean, obviously you've seen a lot of this, right? Like over the years, it's evolved a lot since like season 1, season 2 days. Any big changes that you really enjoy, don't enjoy, things you wish still would happen, any of that kind of stuff?
The whole thing's just a little bit more like grand, if that makes sense. Like, obviously the prize pools are much bigger. All these sort of the accommodation, I guess you'd call it's a lot more, fancy and big. Like back in the day, it had a bit more of a personal touch. Everyone knew everyone, all the players all talked to each other. And these days, it's a bit more separate. There's still like quite a tight knit group, but it's still quite separate. I miss the personal touch. Honestly, it's a bit more corporate now, if you ask me.
That's the way it goes.
There was more degenerates back in the day as well. It was a bit more homey.
Most of them were your teammates.
Yeah.
We don't need to go about those stories. Like those get us all in trouble. So.
Yeah, they would. Let's keep them to ourselves.
Yeah, it's for another time. We can reminisce over a drink. LCD, it's good to see you back. Obviously, how's the experience been?
In Dreamhack?
Yeah.
Amazing, because like looks way better than like your traditional like RLCS lands, but like seeing all those like different like games being played.
You gonna go like school some kids? Like that's what you guys should be doing now. Like now that they've got like BYOC tournaments and stuff going, you guys should go sign up for some of them and just take kids' money.
Then actually win something.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
Money funny good game.
For once,
Good game at LAN.
Yeah.
OSM, obviously you're not one to be shy in your opinions on things.
No.
And the difficulties that can come back to bite you sometimes. Obviously very confident, which is always a good thing. Mm-hmm. Where does that confidence come from? Is it just a mentality thing that you're like, if I'm not confident, what's the point of it? Or
Well, I think it comes from experience for the most part. I think, you pointed it out, but I feel like it's very important for me to be confident because otherwise I feel like I won't succeed in anything that I do. So, and I know that I have the capability because I've done everything else that I wanted to do in Rocket League with confidence and succeeded with it.
how's things been just overall for you in this situation? I know there's some things that you like to express.
What particular situation?
I have no idea. If there's some that you can think of, this is just a word of advice. Mm-hmm. After the events, you go to your organizers and say, hey, we like this, we didn't like this, we'd like to see these improvements. Because if you don't tell them, how is it going to get better? And if you don't do it professionally, it's probably not going to be taken as seriously either.
Yeah.
So
I think people get the wrong idea of when criticism is like expressed, especially on social media.
Yeah.
That it's some sort of ego or not, but it's mostly just for the betterment of the event, to make the event better. And if some parts of the event gradually are in decline, or some things like the internet isn't fully functioning or whatnot, it's going to bring down the quality of the entire event, not just our own experience.
yeah, I mean it's always tough to be that vocal leader. I candidly have got myself in trouble a few times being that way as well. I think it's why you and I communicate as much as we do. Mm-hmm. Is sometimes it is easier to just be blunt and direct and hope. Yeah. But sometimes that can also be the brunt of it too. Is you're going to get all the criticism and all the frustration. So I commend you on being willing to do it.
Absolutely. There's a lot of teams and a lot of players that have expressed their frustrations only to themselves, their team, and other players, but either don't have the heart or the courage to speak up about it to the members that are actually taking care of the event. So I think it's important to actually voice the concerns.
Obviously, Max, you're the youngest one here, the newest one. This
The
is
youngest.
yeah.
No, I'm the youngest.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeez,
yeah.
baby.
I'm young. I'm younger by 4 months.
Oh, well, that doesn't count.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, newest to this, I would say, in your experience. How's it been for you?
I don't know. I mean, starting pretty late in Rocket League, to be fair. Probably started in like 2017, 2018, just playing ranked, and then I meet LCT online, and he's like 3 ranks above me at the time. And then I don't know, just keep playing, getting better and better, and then all of a sudden I start teaming with LCT. Actually, no.
No, honestly,
I
you
got
surpassed me.
my ass handed to me by LCT, and I'm like, all right, so if I can't beat him, might as well join him. So,
Oh, yeah.
so he kicked another shitter, and then he replaced him with me. And then we were like the best, like this pre RLCS, so we're probably like the best. I mean, best team in Asia South at least
Yeah.
for probably like 2 to 3 years pre RLCS, and then we make RLCS, and then we win like pretty much every single regional
No,
we can.
to be fair, I like to cut Max, to be fair. Oh, okay, so Max joined me, and then after Max joined me, we brought in like another player, a French player, Chaotic. Then I got kicked just because he said I was like shit at the game. Then after I got kicked, I teamed up with like Rivalries and Easel. Like Easel wasn't big in the scene, but Rivalries was. Me and Easel and Rivalries teamed up, and then we smashed like Max's team.
Yeah.
Like Chaotic got so pissed, and then Max was just like,
And then I left Chaotic, and
Max
then
left.
I joined his team, and then we became the best team in Asia.
A traitor, man. You're a traitor.
yeah, exactly.
It worked out, but
It worked out. That's what
I mean,
I'm saying.
do you guys have like any of that animosity towards those things? Like obviously, like Marky obviously has seen all of it from start to finish, even with like the poaching of contracts with like Mocket back in the day. Like
Oh.
there's some crazy stuff that used to happen. I think ultimately for you, it's like, hey, I'm here, they're not. Like let's go on and do our thing.
Yeah.
But do you guys have when you
mean-
come up with those matches like animosity, or is it a
Personally, for me, it's just like, I mean, we both go our separate ways, and it just happened that my decision, my many different decisions, and ended up teaming with LCT was apparently the right decision. I mean, I don't hate Chaotic. I think he's a great guy, but I have no idea what he's doing anymore. I don't even think he has a team anymore. So
Doesn't even play the game anymore. So.
yeah,
it's kind of the way it goes, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. So no, I'm glad with the decisions I made. I don't have any hate towards him or anything. So that's good.
It's pretty eye-opening getting to travel across the world and play Rocket League and see San Diego and.
Yeah, San Diego was pretty good. I preferred Saudi, to be honest.
I mean,
But to be fair, I don't think
everybody
anyone
did.
can beat
Everyone
Saudi.
does. No one can beat Saudi.
No player has
Bro.
ever said that RLCS has been a better viewing experience than
Bro,
Saudi.
I'll take Saudi any day. No one, like,
Yeah.
even if the viewership is low, it's like, I'd rather go Saudi like any day other than ours.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, London was pretty good. I mean, practice rooms were better, but now if I
At
talk
least
about
we
the
didn't
practice
lag,
rooms
right?
here, I'll be in big trouble. So I will not.
Hey man, you can say whatever you want. Just know it might get back to you.
No, it's alright. That's my full statement about that. So
Good
yeah.
PR. Good PR. Anything that you guys want to say to the public? Anything, whether it be towards the game or otherwise, personal feelings, something you want to get off your chest? Marky usually has something to say, but
Marky always has something to say.
He wants to say something, I'm sure.
Wait. Honestly, this time, no, not really.
I mean, we're all pretty sad about how things turned out in the end. I mean, we
Yeah,
definitely
of
think
course.
we could have done a lot better, but
We could have done better.
it is what it is.
We're
and,
disappointed that APAC has yet again
Zero
not gotten a land result. Well, our just land result win.
Hey, to
Yeah.
be fair, we did pretty fucking good in game today.
We are still the only APAC
you just really
team.
like Saudi, don't you?
Yeah, we are still the only APAC team to have a series win on LAN. Sadly, it's not on RCS. But yeah, obviously we're all disappointed. I mean, there's so much drama like around after you lose or after you win.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the players, it's all friendly banter. At the end of the day, win or mostly win or lose though. We all know that we're going to continue grinding, continue being better, and hopefully be in the next major.
I assume that's the intention. Like you guys are early beginning still, is what
Yeah.
it feels like. So, goal for next split. Who's in your guys' sights? Is there any? I don't know if you guys are hearing rumors of like more roster changes coming for spring or what. But is there any
There
teams
already
that you're?
We always hear rumors. Obviously, the people just telling us stuff. But there's like one top 3 team in APAC that's already changed. Actually, bringing in an NA player import to APAC. Yeah, and gear. In regards to Elevate, I don't know. There's not much you can say. There's always rumors about like Realize getting kicked or whatnot. That's always the heaviest rumor there. But besides that, no. Our focus is just set on Elevate and beating them.
Yeah, let's go back to Asia and smack them.
Yeah.
Back to next land.
Go back to Asia where we can win.
Come back to Boston.
We could finally take a series again. So.
Yeah.
I mean, we always talk about it, and again, you guys can completely correct the narrative if it's wrong. But do coming to these events like actually help you improve, like at a because you're being exposed to the better play styles or this or that. Like,
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the best thing that actually helped us here was actually not even practicing here in San Diego, but actually the boot camp that was provided us by JamesBot for like 2 weeks or so. That was huge. I improved so much by playing there. So did Max. Lewis arrived a little bit late, but he is definitely seeing improvement from that as well. It's extremely important for us to make these majors because there's no other way we can progress.
makes sense. Mark, any improvement for you?
No, I'm at the ceiling already.
Wash.
He's hit his
He's
peak.
still done for, okay?
I'm at the peak, I'm at the peak in the past.
Hey, he used to be good at ones back in the day.
That was like fucking 7 years ago.
Hey man, I used to be good at 1.2.
But honestly, all these boot camps, like, I think what's helped the most was ranked, honestly, out of
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Rank twos.
Like, yeah, you gotta, like, stay here for a long time and, like, just grind rank twos. Like,
Ranked is what makes you improve. I mean, with
Yeah.
scrims,
Scrims doesn't really
well, even with scrims help you improve. But being from APAC, pretty much every team, bar like complexity or such, will ego you and
Yep.
will not scrim you unless you prove something.
Yeah, it's kind of the commonality. They don't see it as valuable for them. They're like,
Mhm.
what are we going to get out of this? Which is really unfortunate. But yeah, twos is, I mean, you even see that out of like the energy guys. Like the energy guys for the longest time just wouldn't play rank twos because
Yep.
it is a place that is very fun at the high level.
Yeah.
I say as sarcastically as possible, but yeah, I mean, it's the only way you can improve. So I think being exposed to that versus, you know, the cues that you guys have back at home is pretty apparent. So
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, boys.
Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.